Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Synthesis tutorial in normal mode. Today we're going to build the freighter base. We'll see if we get farther than that. First, I went out and I got all the main suit slots and found some various and sundry modules and stuff and picked up a ton of salvage data because we are going to go get some more building parts. For one thing, we need to get containers because those all go on the freighter. And we'll just see what else comes up. I have got a little bit of nanites built up from all those from all those damaged machinery that I got. And let's just get all of these. Hopefully I have enough for all of them. They're 5 each, so I might have overcounted. Yeah, I didn't need that much. That's okay. And let's see here. We need trays. Wait, we got left 19 left. Let's see if we can get all the plants. This is just the ability to plant the actual plants. We've had the ability to pick them for a little while. And we need that one. Oops, we're out of data. Okay, so we can't do Facium and Mordite yet, so I need more salvage data to do that. Alrighty. I did get all of the scanners for the roamer. I found a new planet for storm crystals. It's much flatter, much nicer. We might want to do, what is this one? Acceleration module. And I don't think we need to be able to mine. Okay, so all of that. I'm just going to let the plants finish. Oh, it was pretty anyway. All right, let's see here. All right, I did get the survey device, so we're good there. Anything else while I'm here? Ah, milestones. I got a few milestones. Survival, mostly. And I realized while I was down on the hot planet that I still don't have a thermal shield for cold. There's 750 nanites. And I did get another zoology. Let's see what he's interested in. I have the hiccups. I just downed like a whole cup of V8, which tastes just as great without the vodka in it, believe it or not. I'm going to be doing the community event on this save because he's got the heat shield, and the community event is on a safe planet. Other than the hazardous weather, everything else is safe. There's no predators, no angry sentinels. A lot of nasty comballs. Alrighty. Well, you can see the color of our ship from the bottom. It was in the sun on top when I left, but she's pretty nice. See if I can get on board without running into anything. I also managed to find an industrial frigate. Go on board and get the I think it's magnetized ferrite. Yeah, get magnetized ferrite. Almost got stuck. And let's see here. And we got 125,000 units. That's not bad. Got a fleet coming in. Got a bunch of ships coming in too. I found another S-class ship, a little tiny explorer. And I took a good look at it. I'm going to be scrapping it to improve our new fighter with. I'm not really that happy with the new fighter either. I might scrap it, buy a better fighter. I don't like those kind either. But I'll show you the Explorer. That's not a bad one, except that it's a B class. What's the one behind it? An A. And here's a hauler, little tiny stubby little thing. So here's our newest ship I just acquired. It's okay. It's tiny, so it's physically tiny. But I don't really like the nose on the fighter very much. And I saw a lot of great fighters on my way here. I've been in almost all Viking systems. Although I think this one might be Korvax. Yeah, this one's Korvax. It was the last suit slot, and I was about to shut the game down and go to bed like a good girl. Here's a B-24. A-29. We'll be doing ship scrapping probably next. Although I am prepared to do the finding a portal and using a portal thing. Okay, we gotta dump a bunch of stuff. And did I actually place container 1? No. Let's go ahead and place container 1. So that I can dump more stuff if I have to. In fact, I think I'll dump everything in container 1 just to make it easier. Was that magnetized ferrite? Okay, everything's in container 1. And we got a build thing on here. Let's shut that off. And okay. All right, step 1. We got to get rid of all these hallways and all these shelves and all the stuff hanging around. So I'm going to start right over here at this corner. And I have to be very careful here, because if I hit the wrong key, I'll accidentally shut my video off. Oops, there's these things too. Because I decided to use the Xbox Live thing to record with today. It's just a little bit easier for me. There we go. Yeah, we got another hallway down here. The reason why I emptied my suit is because this stuff takes an incredible amount of space in your suit. Here's another one. All right. It's got more stuff here. I don't mind the stuff hanging from the ceiling, but the stuff sticking out of the walls is just a waste, because I'm just going to obliterate it. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to get as close to this as I can. So in order to make a hole, or, build in, you have to actually build. It seems like you should be deleting these spaces, but you delete the open spaces and you build in the closed spaces. Okay, here we go. Now we have to delete this. Oh, now I know of what I forgot to get. I forgot to get these container blueprints. That's all right. It seems like an odd thing to do, to delete all of this, to put it all back, but you'll see my insanity that I picked up from Sword. It's all his fault. And I don't like these walls either, so. Okay. I'm just getting rid of that kind of wall there. And we're going to delete the fleet room too. And we're going to go all the way back here, even though we just built all that stuff, and we're going to delete all of that. And really, honestly, the only way to do this is to empty your suit. There's just no other way. All right. Now then, we're going to come down here in the middle, and we're going to create rooms, and we're going to create them in exactly the same direction. See, because as Sword was pointing out, if you turn the room, see how it turned? It makes your plants grow funny. And I don't actually really care if my plants grow funny, but since I'm doing this, I might as well do it right. There we go. That's wide enough now. You need to be facing the same direction. All right. That's probably big enough for right now. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to create a hallway. That's just big enough for the containers. We'll come back down here. And now we're going to create the containers. So, container number 1, or number 0. Need magnetized ferrite. Okay. Let's get some magnetized ferrite. Let's see if I have any first. There's pure ferrite. And what about on the freighter? Nope, we gotta make it. Okay. There's a little bit of pure ferrite. There's some more. And I have silver if all else fails. Okay, that's all the ferrite that I have. I don't think that's going to be enough for all of them, but that's okay. Oh, the everything's in that container, so there we go. And that means that carbon's in there. No, I got carbon. Got carbon from taking the stuff off the walls. And we'll go ahead and cook some pure ferrite. Okay, so we come upstairs and we have containers in that direction. And let's get a command room. We'll just put in 2 command rooms. And so the first command room you build, no matter where you build it, if you start the first command room down there or up here, it's going to be the first command room that gets used when you assign missions for your fleets. So if you start with the first one closest to the bridge up there, then you won't get confused by which one's which. There's 1, 2, and then we'll go 3, 4, 5 later on. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5. Do I have enough? I don't have enough. That's it. I'll have to get more magnetized ferrite, but that's okay. So this way, when you come upstairs from down here, you can go right this way to the containers and right that way to the first command room. And then the rest of this is all going to be farm and whatever else you want to do with it, like furniture or whatever. So let's see here. The next thing that I need to do is get everything back, and we'll go back to the container and just dump it all back in the suit, and then I'll arrange it. Okay. All right, because I might have to go buy some ferrite to finish doing this. Let's see here really quickly. I need pure ferrite and metal plate to make those. Okay, let's go shopping. I might be able to just like build a shopping center. Let's see. Oh, not a bad supply there of ferrite. And we'll grab some plates. We don't need very many. And oh, here's rusted metal. And here's magnetized ferrite. And we'll grab the oxygen. And we can make carbon. I picked up my refiner. Here we go. All right. Let's get that going. And we'll put in the rest of these if I have enough sodium. And the last one. There we go. Very cool. Now they're all there. And we don't even have supplies to fill one of them completely, because this is our first one right here. And it's not completely full. I think we'll leave that there and that there. And salvage data. And what else is in here? Nothing extraordinarily important right now. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be cooking for a while. Metal plate and pure ferrite. Okay, pure ferrite's cooking. This thing have pure ferrite? I get to this point with money and then I just buy everything. Nope, just magnetized ferrite, okay. I also bought some of the things that I need to make fuel, but not all of it. Let's see here. What do we got? I don't have any short missions, but we do have a 1-star balanced mission. Let's see if I have enough fuel for that. I have exactly enough fuel for that. And I have a holographic analyzer, but I don't know where I put it. So there's our first one. And you can hear the mission complete music. When the mission comes back, we'll get that again. And that's just the next step in, oops, one more over, in Freighter Command. Now we have to wait for the expedition to complete. And then it'll ask us to come in here and talk to the commander and relieve the mission, basically. Oh, what a mess. Carbon, oxygen goes in the back. Ferrite. Dioxide. Phosphorus. There it is. The stuff that we're using right now. The silver is left over from deleting part of the freighter, and we want the dihydrogen jelly I found and bought. I've only got 270 tritium, so I can only make 200 frigate fuel. The antimatter is from taking apart those containers. That doesn't need to be there. Is that condensed? Condensed carbon goes on the ship. There's some bullets. There's 2 life support gels left. And these 2 things. Actually, I might use this scanner. Let's see what we got here. That one's awful. And that one's medium awful. And that one's horrid. So let's replace that one. Let's try again, see if we can get a better one. That's better. Not like super, but it is better. Boy, that's going to take a long time. Alrighty. We need some pure ferrite. How much is that? Alright, that's enough. Grab some pure ferrite so I can show you this one thing. I don't think I even have any phosphort. Oh, maybe in the nutrient processor. Alright. Let's see here. Frostwort. Alright. We can plant frostwort. So, let me come down here. And let's see. Maybe one more back. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. So, now we're going to plant it. We're going to scroll down to frostwort. You can see we need 50 frost crystal and 25 dioxide to do this. And we can plant the whole thing. Now, they're all facing the same way, as is all the plants in the room going to be facing the same way because of the way that I built this room. The sword OCD way of building. I don't particularly care if my plants all face the same way, but it is easier to harvest if they're all facing the same way. So for that much, that's cool. We can go a whole lot bigger here. A whole lot bigger because I'm on PC and I have a gaming computer and I have the graphics for base complexity set on ultra. So this can be a whole lot huger. We don't need it to be right now because I don't have the supplies to build all these trays and I don't have the plants to plant it either. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Like, what could be wrong now? So I have a little bit of crystal left. As you can see, chromatic metal will also go in here. I totally forgot to mention that the other day, and that's because you can make eggs with chromatic metal. but I'm not going to put chromatic metal in my processor. Kronos is never going to ask you to feed him chromatic metal. It goes on the ship. Alright, we can sell that. We can sell this because I'm just going to buy more. This is done. Righty, we got the freighter base started. Let's go shopping. Probably when we come back tomorrow, let's see how much money I have. When we come back tomorrow, I think I will do the portals, finding a portal. If you're doing the community event right now, you can mark the portal that it gives you for the event and just hang on to that one. And that's a pretty darn good way to find a portal. But if you're past that point and it's Sunday night or Monday morning right now for you, then there is a way to find a portal. And what we're going to do is we're going to call in our roamer and we're going to build all of our scanners. And then we'll be able to find a portal with our roamer. No problemo. I picked up about 12 million units today. The little Explorer cost me 1.8 million. And have I spent any money today? Not particularly. You just saw me buy ferrite and oxygen. That's about all I've spent money on. And suit slots. The next part of the suit slots is going to be very, very expensive. So let's go up here. One of the things I'm going to be looking out for is paraffinium for building exocraft. And we'll start at the bottom. And we'll take all the pure ferrite, all of the tritium, all the ferrite, and I think we'll go ahead and take all of the oxygen as well. Let's see what that gives us. Ooh, more ferrite than I could carry. Look at that, we got 10,000 ferrite. And tritium goes on the freighter, and we can make frigate fuel with that. So let's really quickly go make frigate fuel. See, I need, this ship is 5.5 million. It would be a good ship to scrap, but I don't have that kind of cash available yet. So probably day after tomorrow we'll do, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna call the freighter here. Save some time and some pulse engine fuel. I kind of think our freighter is pretty, but if we run into an S-class freighter and I win the battle, of course I'll win the battle, but and I happen to have the money, we'll buy it. It's very expensive to upgrade even one class, even from A class to S class. You need, like, I think it's 78 million units, something like that. But we'll start making really, really big money soon. What did I need that for? Oh, tritium. Okay. Oh, and I happen to have some there as well. So tritium goes on the freighter. And we need the dihydrogen jelly. And we're going to drop the little refiner, unless I can make a big one. Oh, I can. Okay, let's make a big freighter. I mean, a big refiner. I got freighter on my brain. We'll just put it right here. Alrighty. Is that all of it? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Takes just a few seconds. That only made 750 dihydrogen. So what we're going to do, instead of using up this dihydrogen, is we're going to do a dihydrogen loop. We're going to make as much jelly as we can. It's going to come to 18. Am I missing some? Apparently I was. All right. Let's get that in there. I had 10 more. And oops. Get that in there. All right. This will be better this time. Let's do it again. What we're doing is we're increasing the amount of dihydrogen we have because it costs 40 dihydrogen to make a dihydrogen jelly. But you can see when you refine it, you get 1 to 50. So you gain 10 back every time you do this. And we have 1 left, 6 left. Very good. Okay, we don't have enough tritium to worry about that. So let's put that on the freighter. Oh, we do. Never mind. We'll just be careful. Okay, so always make the biggest frigate fuel that you can make first. And I'll get more dihydrogen later. So we can make 6 200-ton frigate fuels, which is 1,200 tons of fuel. And that leaves us with 100 dihydrogen. Now you can do the dihydrogen jelly loop to get more of that, or you can make more fuel with it. I have 4 left over. That 4 is never going to come to anything, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And now we have 1,300 tons of fuel, and we have tritium left over for the next time that we buy dihydrogen. But this 1,300 tons of fuel is going to last a while with only 1 fleet. Alrighty. And I think that's got it. We need that for tomorrow. And I'm going to sell the rest of this stuff. And this can go on the freighter. I don't need to carry metal plate. Here we go. All right, we started our little freighter base and we made some fuel and sent out a mission. Very cool. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.